Okay, so today we're looking at a nearly 4-year-old video, and before I even look at it, I know that I'm gonna get like 27,000 goddamn comments saying, Cyrus, this video is old, despite me just saying it like 2 seconds ago. So we gotta say real quick, I'm not the first person to talk about this. This video is pretty old. A lot of other people have talked about it and seen it. I am definitely not the first person to ever talk about this video, and I surely will not be the last, okay? So let's continue. Okay, so I've been wanting to make this video since I was like 12 years old, and I just kind of honestly wanted to wait for my balls to drop. Well, that sounds like a joke. It's honestly the real reason why I haven't talked about this yet. We're looking at a video of a feminist who believes that air conditioning is sexist and that it's set up to be against women and to make them cold. And I mean, clearly guys, dude, we've been found out. For years, this evil men have decided to control the air conditioning to be against women. Yeah, you know, you assholes gotta be cold. This is what you get for insulting Fortnite. No, but obviously, this video is going to be a real treat because we're looking at some legitimate incompetency here. This is actually a real life video from a real life feminist, so yeah. So you might want to grab your nearest water elemental Glock 18 and get started to watch the video, okay boys? So yeah, let's begin.
There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem. You know, we just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type.
Before I even hear another word come out of this lady's mouth, dude, I kind of want to try to understand her entire thinking process here. So let's say that you're sitting inside of a really, really cold part of the office, okay? However, there's a male coworker on the opposite side of the office, right? And he's pretty warm. He's snug as a bug. Your first assumption is the air conditioning is rigged up by men to be sexist against women because they don't deserve to be warm. Men need to do the proper research to make sure that it's a perfect balance for women. You know, maybe she's Amish or something, you never know, dude, but has she ever heard of a hoodie? That's the most basic solution. Put on a hoodie, put on a jacket, put on two if you want to be extra careful. This lady's really on the news explaining her whack-ass theory.
You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC. And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, you know, do feel the cold more than men.
Man, boy do I love fixing printers. This has to be the greatest, most non-boring job of all time, and I'm a very interesting individual. Boy do I love work. Ah, yeah, you mother... I see you over here with your goddamn... heat. Dude, they're mad about the temperature, what the... Yeah, I see you over here with your heat, mother... Yo, dude, chill, I'm just doing my job. No, dude, it's too late for you. You're over, you're canceled. I'm making a Twitter hashtag right now. Better hire a damn good lawyer, because I feel sexually harassed. See you in court, buddy.
And that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
And it's an explanation for these constant battles you'll see in offices right across the country between the sexes for control of that office thermostat.
Researchers claim standard office temperature of 22 Celsius is too low for most women. Yeah, you misogynists, it's too cold in here. Dude, I get the feminists are like a big meme for being all angry over literally everything, but like, dude, come on. Air conditioning? They're mad about air conditioning now? It's too cold for them? Sorry that we don't perfectly tailor the air conditioning to be perfect for your temperature. Sorry that you don't own a damn jacket. This Velma from Scooby-Doo looking ass is really out here all angry on live television over air conditioning. Get off my screen, Velma. Go bust some damn ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, one of the biggest problems is that often in offices, it is men who control temperatures. You know, that's just something I've found anecdotally, because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures. You know, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen.
How dare men control the air conditioning? You know, feminists want to be taken seriously and prove that women are strong and capable of doing anything that a man can, which I also agree with. You know, women are just as capable as men. I think that everybody's equal no matter what race, gender, age, sex, I don't know, dude. But this lady is trying to prove with her own logic that women are inferior to men, apparently, and that they are weaker than men due to the temperature. Which makes no sense actually as a feminist, because if you're a feminist and you genuinely believe in equality, then why should the temperature matter to you? Can you not handle the air vents, dude? Can you not put on a jacket? Aren't you strong? Like, what type of argument is this, by the way? Like, men are misogynists and the air conditioning is completely sexist due to the fact that it is a little bit cold for women. Maybe, just possibly. Different people react to the air conditioning very differently. Some people won't go on to Sky News and voice their dumbass opinions like this. What type of opinion is this? How is the air conditioning actually sexist? You know what, dude, this one time when I was in kindergarten, I walked into the girls' restroom, right? And then I got told that I can't be in there. The women's restroom is actually sexist, guys. 10,000 likes and it'll become a real video next week. I swear to God, no joke, no scam. Feminism is a cover-up. Abraham Lincoln did 10/11.
And, you know, often, like, actually nothing's being done to help them. And, you know, it might sound like a bit of a silly, light-hearted issue, but actually it's really uncomfortable being freezing at your desk every day.
Oh my god, a hoodie for $8, a hoodie for $6, $2, $9, $11, $8, $14. What? You can buy all these hoodies online? What? Really? You won't be freezing inside of the workplace? You can buy some Cyrus is okay merch at cyrus.merchforall.com. Link inside of the description. Really? You can spend all your money on me? Really? Wow, all the problems in the world have been defeated.
You go in on a really hot summer's day, you're wearing summer clothes, you go into an office and it's absolutely freezing. I think even for some men it must be too cold. I don't understand why air conditioning is often so cold. So what you have to do is then take a jumper in with you and put that jumper on in order to be able to function.
They are basically saying that it's a problem that they have to wear a hoodie inside. Are you kidding me? It's hot outside. I don't want to wear the hoodie. Oh well. The air conditioning is on inside of the office so that you won't complain about it being too hot. There's actually zero winning with these people. You can't get through to them, dude. They are actually so insane. Look, dude, I'd much rather be cold than be hot, okay? Because if you're cold, then you can easily just put on more layers of clothing or something like that, you know, get a blanket. And I'd much rather put on more clothes and strip, dude. What I'm saying is, they're making a big problem out of it being too cold. If it was that damn freezing, then you'd have hypothermia right now, in which you don't. You don't have hypothermia. You seem pretty fine to me. You don't even seem like you have a cold. Feminists just love complaining, dude. They really need their own YouTube channels. I swear to God, they do great. Alright, so what's up, guys? Welcome to the Feminist Vlog episode 1. Today I'm going to be vlogging out in the real world where I find a man manspreading and I actually confront him and I beat his ass. That'll teach him right there.
Yeah. Honestly, I think so many women listening now are going to just be nodding their heads thinking, yes, that is exactly my reality. You know, we joke at work that we actually can't dress fashionably anymore for summer because you actually just can't go in sandals. You can't go in a summer dress.
Okay, so my job is YouTube. I don't work in an office place because I don't think that's actually legal yet. I would put on a jacket and I wouldn't complain and I definitely wouldn't go on to Sky News. This lady is actually sitting here right now complaining. This lady isn't sick, dude. She doesn't have AIDS. She doesn't have some sort of terminal illness. It's too cold inside of her workplace. And she's going on the news out of anger. You know what, dude? There are no other big problems inside in the world other than it being too cold at this lady's workplace, dude. Okay, everyone, I see you guys working. I see that you're busy and all, but this lady is cold. Do something about that. Adjust the air conditioning. Yeah, you don't want to? Okay, you're sexist. Cancelled.
Because you're going to have to put on the jumper or the emergency cardigan. So yeah, it is quite frustrating, especially when you then go out on your lunch break or your commute home and you're absolutely boiling.
That is where you do what everybody else does. You take off the hot piece of clothing and then you carry it. I don't know. Walk around with it. This lady clearly has the hardest life in existence, okay? It's cold for her at work, and she's not able to wear dresses. Okay, guys, please leave your worst experiences inside of the comment section so this lady can outdo you, okay? You've been hit by a goddamn bus? Okay, loser, you may have been hit by a bus, but this lady was too cold for 10 minutes, okay? Have you guys ever played Rust or like Minecraft or something? That survival is nothing compared to what this lady has been through, okay? She has been through it all. She has experienced every single piece of being cold inside of her office. Do you guys know how hard it is to wake up every single day? Get up every single morning just to be cold. Her life is so difficult, dude. She needs her own book, her own Lifetime goddamn movie. I don't know anything, okay? I need to actually end my life. My struggles are non-existent compared to hers. Cyrus makes YouTube videos every single day and doesn't do anything else at all, literally. Yeah, well, that lady's cold. You have been shot 17 goddamn times and you're still alive? Oh, well, she's cold. Kill yourself.
Outside. And I think there is a bit of a problem when it's warmer outside than it is inside your office.
No, it's not actually. That's so you don't burn up.
So what's the solution then? Because we can't have men overheating in the offices, can we?
No, I think we just need a bit more flexibility. You know, I think it is just essentially common sense. So if, you know, an office is noticing that a number of women are complaining about the cold, they need to be more flexible. You know, they need to actually kind of...
Get ready for this, get ready for this, get ready for this part.
Lower it and not just say, but, oh, the men are fine. You know, now there is actually proof that this is actually an issue.
This is an issue. This is a struggle, okay? This is the most hardcore struggle of 2019. My bad, actually, of 2015, because that's when this video was uploaded. But I mean, still, this is the hardest struggle of all time, okay? Of every single year in existence. She's cool, dude. Turn down the AC. This is what life is like, okay? This is how far we've come. I swear, dude, every year that passes, the world just gets dumber and dumber and dumber. Like, we're devolving as a species. In 20 years, we're all gonna be back to being goddamn apes, okay? This is the complete downfall of all of society. It's not even just like a lol XD feminist XD raw thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be a bully here. I'm just literally saying, overall, we're all just becoming so PC, dude. It's so silly. It's gotten to the point where these people genuinely want to change the internet and make it less toxic and more safe for children. And while I'm a child, I can strongly say, right, without a doubt, if you want to improve the internet and you want to have a safer world for your child, don't let them go on the internet. Watch them yourself. That's off topic. That's a completely different video right there. But I mean, dude, all I'm saying is feminists are ruining the world, okay? They're making everything more PC. We can't curse on YouTube anymore. We have no individuality, okay? No expression, none of that. I can barely call this lady a Tina Belcher looking ass without getting terminated for hate speech.
I think they need to kind of take women's considerations into account, and you know what, maybe there can be more flexibility with men not having to wear suits in some offices, and they can come in t-shirts or whatever they need to be the right temperature.
And that is the end of this family-friendly, amazing, beautiful, free YouTube video that we just witnessed here. I would do an ironic little sarcastic slow clap right here, but I'm holding a microphone in my left hand, so I can't. All that I'm really gonna say is, man, this is sad. This is a terrible, dumb video, okay? It's an old video, sure, but I think that it's pretty golden, honestly. It will never lose its touch on me, dude. I will always laugh extremely hard every time that I see this entire video here, okay? And by the way, guys, you have been killing it with the support recently. You guys, like, got 10,000 likes on the last video and the video before, so thanks so much for that. I love you guys so very much. I know that it's extremely cliche that some random kid on YouTube is saying that he loves you guys, but I mean, like, honestly, if it weren't for any of you, I'd be nowhere. Literally nowhere. I'd just be some random kid talking into a mic, which I still am, but I mean, you guys genuinely support me, and that means the world to me. You guys actually, you know, give me a platform in a way. So thanks so much for your continuous support. I really appreciate it. I'm going to continue uploading daily for at least the rest of this year. I know that, but I mean, let's see where next year takes us as well. You know, maybe in 2020, we'll keep it going, okay? Anyways, I hope that you guys had an amazing day, an amazing night, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then please leave a like. I really appreciate it. Our like goal today is 5 entire likes. Now I'm just messing around, but if you guys enjoyed, then I hope that we can reach 10,000 likes. It's probably a hard goal. I don't know if we can get that 3 videos in a row, but if we do, I'd really appreciate it, okay? Thanks so much for enjoying the content recently, guys. It means the entire world to me, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. I'll be reading through the comments as always, to go ahead and like it and heart a few comments and respond to a few, so yeah, be sure to leave a comment if you're new and if you want to be acknowledged in a way. I love you all, and I'll see you guys later. Have a nice night. Okay, bye.